lot more of what's in the update, hopefully clarify a few things, answer questions, and that's why Marcel has volunteered. He drove down here from Vancouver late last night to be on the show.
What a big legend.
And,
Thanks,
what a
man.
man.
I wasn't asleep until the energy level rose to 1,000% and my eardrums popped.
So how are you feeling?
Great, fantastic.
How are the team feeling with the update?
Super happy. I mean, they probably all were in the office late yesterday.
Yeah.
See all the reactions, take all the feedback in, and start maybe also acting on some of that. But we're going to get to that, right?
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Yep. So Marcel and the team doing an absolutely incredible job. So we got a lot of feedback yesterday on the release. So we did our release a bit differently this time. We released the patch and then we started turning some of the content on. There's still more content to come within the update, and we're going to explain how that works. The goal for Garden Warfare 2, and the team have had this plan since before the game came out, is for this to be a really living world. So there'll be something happening all the time. And this update is the first time we've been able to truly do that. So the one main thing that we're going to talk about today is how Trials of Nomis is actually going to make Garden Warfare 2 different to play every single week. So whether you're playing a community challenge or mystery portal mode or some of our brand new game modes that have come in, every single week you'll be playing something different. We already have content every single week planned to be different until into next year. So I think this is going to be pretty exciting. So a lot of people haven't seen that yet within the update. We're going to clarify a few of those things. Now the second thing that Marcel said, which I think is amazing, was the team have already gone through and looked at a lot of the telemetry data, read a lot of the forums, looked at Reddit, looked at Twitter, and they've made a couple of changes already that will be going in before the weekend or very early tomorrow morning, that are going to just change a few things around the community portal based on your feedback, which I think is going to be exciting. Should we bring up the key art at this point so people, if they haven't seen the update yet, they can take a look at this amazing artwork. Boom, there it is. So Marcel, what did the team think about this as an amazing little representation of what they're trying to do with this amazing live update?
I still get goosebumps just when you bring it up. So I think you guys nailed it absolutely, or we nailed it absolutely with this. It just shows all the cool things about the mystery that Gnomus has come into suburbia and is trying to play some tricks on the plants and zombies and to test them through the mystery portal. So I think it's just amazing.
I love the colors too. Like the whole tone of this is just it's just this word gets overused in our industry a lot. You know,
you say epic?
Epic. But like that's exactly what we're going for, is this kind of epic adventure vibe for it, and I think it really captured it. Super pleased with it. And a little bit of news for you guys. I'm trying to get some posters made of it so we can do just about like 50
live from PopCap
so,
giveaways.
Just for live PopCap. PopCap giveaways.
So guys, if you want to get a Trials of Nomis poster, just tune into live from PopCap over the next few weeks, and don't forget we're going to be showing brand new content. I just want to touch on a couple of other things really quickly before we show the trailer to make sure that everyone is up to speed on what we're looking at. Today we're going to be confirming some more details about Cats and Dinos gameplay mode, and we're also going to be talking a little bit about Boss Hunt, which we announced was part of the update, but we want to give you guys a little bit more information than that because I don't think people know what that is yet.
No.
And that is something we want to talk about. So Sean, I know you're managing everything back there. Thank you very much, mate. Do you mind bringing up the PlayStation so that we can show the trailer, and then we'll talk about it quickly, and then we'll go into talking a little bit more on the details. So we're going to show it through the PlayStation now. So, a little bit of a preamble for this. The trailer is in reverse, and what we wanted to do was show people where they're going to be going in the Trials of Nomis update, and then come all the way back to where we're starting. And the start was yesterday, and Rose saw that in a vision, so let's take a look. Chesty chests. Ooh, what's that action? It's a live reaction video. One of my favorite shots.
Just ruining the tone of it. So good.
The rose time at the end.
Man, what a trailer. Oh, I better stop this before one of our good friends starts going up Zebra Gamer. All right, here we go. So, one of my favourite trailers I've ever worked on. I think the team absolutely nailed it. Big thanks to our MediaWorks team. Big thanks to the dev team for creating absolutely amazing content. Well done, mate. Really good stuff. So, as you saw, that trailer was in reverse. That's what we wanted to do again is explain to you guys where you're going to be going. Now, getting there is going to be a trial. The whole point around this update from the Gnomes is to challenge you guys to really work together, and there's going to be a lot of different challenges. You've seen just such a tiny scratch of the surface so far, and today we wanted to confirm a few other things that are going to happen. So, first of all, let's talk about Super Mix Mode.
Absolutely, yeah.
We're gonna load into the game so we can talk a little bit about Mystery Portal and how that works. But Super Mix Mode is the Mystery Portal game mode this week. Now, Super Mix Mode is an incredible change for us. It's something that we've been really excited about. So the team were looking at what we'd done with crazy settings, but you could only go in with up to a few people and play together. And so what Super Mix Mode does is they've added a bunch of new crazy settings, plus taken all the old crazy settings, plus allowed it to build game modes with individual character types. So this week there's just 3 character types on each side, and even if you haven't unlocked the characters, it unlocks everyone for you. And what happens is the dev team then take all of those different settings and they create new gameplay modes, and we play test them and see if they're fun, and then we're going to put them into the game. So the first one was a brand new Simply Explode mode, which is a new crazy setting that has a timer, and you have 30 seconds to get a vanquish. And so what I think is amazingly cool about this is when you see Super Mix Mode coming up in the Mystery Portal, it's going to be a different style of gameplay every single time. And also in the future, and I spoke to Justin about this last night, we are going to, again, a little bit further down the line, we're going to actually start telling you guys in advance what those, you'll see like, here's mode A and here's mode B, and this is what the dev team thinks cool, and you'll be able to vote which one you want to go into the community portal, into the mystery portal at that time. So Marcel, do you want to talk a little bit about that? And if you don't mind at this point, we'll switch over to gameplay and I'll let Marcel drive and walk about.
Real quick before Marcel jumps in, I just want to say, so basically, the Garden Warfare 2 world is now more alive than ever before, and that was kind of the underlying intention of this update. Is getting the infrastructure in place, as you were alluding to really, I guess, bring a lot of gameplay variety every week, something new all the time. Keep you guys interested in playing and having a great time. So a piece of that is we wanted to create the community calendar. So we created an events calendar.
Good.
It's on the website.
Point. Yeah.
I'm going to link to it right now. It only will have what's coming for the next month, so we'll update it every month, of course. And then we're going to be updating that to, as Gary said, telling you kind of what mode is coming within Mystery Portal. Right now it just says the Mystery Portal dates when it's coming back, but we're actually going to update that so it'll say what's coming next, like what mode specifically. So anyway, dropping that in right now.
So Marcel, take a look. So we've got 2 days remaining on this Mystery Portal. So do you want to talk to us a little bit about how that works?
Yeah, first of all, like we already said that there was going to be 3 new time-limited game modes that you're going to be able to access through the Mystery Portal. And you mentioned, of course, the Super Mix mode, which is live right now. The really cool thing is the depth for that mode.
Yeah.
All the different settings we have, we can act on. And
so it's so much more than just kind of 3 modes. 3 modes is not doing it justice. Right?
It is. Yeah. This one has a lot of depth, and as you mentioned before, we're going to go to the community and work with you guys on making this as fun as possible. The 2 days up here, the Mystery Portal events are going to run on a weekly basis from Thursday to Sunday, roughly. You'll be able to go in. And then we're going to switch around the modes every week. And then we're also going to sprinkle in a community challenge once in a while.
Bam!
Because
nice.
that works really well too. I'm going to go into the town hall now, which is now the doors are open. Crazy.
So yeah,
been a long time coming.
For so long. For those who paid attention, like at first it was just closed, kind of nothing going on inside. And then at one point, during an update or after an update, there was noise, construction noises going on, some gnome noises alluding to this kind of, a grand opening. And now, bam, we have this.
Yeah, so when you come in, you can always go to the console to just see which is the mode that's live right now.
Yep.
And have a little explanation of what it's all about and how much time is left for you to participate and to grab those rainbow stars.
Yes, and so I'm going to hit on one update that the team has made that's going to be going on this week, and then we're going to do our first giveaway, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what is going on in the future Mystery Portals. So team, as you know, listen to all the feedback from everywhere that we can get it, from Reddit, from Twitter, from Facebook, from our forums, and some people gave feedback that they felt they wanted a higher drop rate of stars. So a new thing you can earn, as Marcel just went through, is rainbow stars in the mystery portal, and we are going to be making a change to that based on the feedback from the community, and that change will go in at some point this weekend, as fast as we can get it in. And right now, if you lose a match in Mystery Portal, you get 1 star. If you win a match, you can go in and play, mate, while I talk through this, it's fine. And if you win a match, you get 3. So the change we're going to be making is if you win a match, you'll get 5, and if you lose a match, you'll get 3. And so that is the first major change from the dev team. Thank you, man. Very nice to take all that community feedback on board. So that means you'll be able to get to the chests faster. Now I'm just going to hit on the chests real fast. So there's been a little bit of confusion around the 3 chests. So you get 1 at each week. There'll be a 10 rainbow star chest, a 30 rainbow star chest, and a 50 rainbow star chest. I'm going to focus on the 50 star. So the 50 rainbow star chest has got 3 different rewards that you could get out of that. At 75% drop rate is a trial key. Now, what I want to be really clear on is the trials, the actual trial itself is a very, very small part of this update. And you're going to see a lot of stuff that will go into it and go into how you'll use those trials and where it will go in the storyline that we're going to be playing out. So if you didn't get a trial key this week, don't worry. It means that you were unlucky. You hit in the 25%. But next week, you could get a trial key and you'll be all good and be able to move on. And as that goes over the weeks, we'll all come together at about the same time in order to be able to access every single one of the trials. Again, that's a small part of the update.
Yeah, so just to kind of recap on that, first off, 75%, I mean, it's a massive, I mean, that's
enormous drop rate.
Yeah, that's a great drop rate. And so just if you didn't get it this week, you're in a good spot to get it next week.
So let me explain. I was just going to hit what else is in it. So I said it was 1 of 3 rewards. And so if you didn't get a key starting next week, what your rewards will be is either a legendary item or a Garden Warfare 1 taunt. And then if you filled those out, you'll start to get some of the new customization items that are in the game. So there's been some brand new customization items, and the only way you can get those customization items is through the Mystery Portal gameplay mode. So those are the other things you can get in the 50 star.
Yep, they are uniques. Only way to get them. So the trials, they are very cool, and I'm very proud of what the team did there. It looks amazing. We think you guys will have fun with the challenge. I mean, that's the whole intent, is to provide a cool new challenge, right? Offer new gameplay options in this new kind of world. Build a bit more on the gnomes. But really, I mean, the prize at the end of this, like what you guys are working towards, I'm not going to give anything away, but man, it's a great prize, and it's nothing to. So anyway, we love to see that you guys' kind of like energy and enthusiasm and working towards it. But just know that we'll kind of all get there together around the same time.
That's right.
And it'll be, it'll impact the greater part of the game.
Yeah, and let me give it a little bit more detail. Yeah, so it's not just about the trials. Even if you had all the keys, that isn't it. There's more to it than that. So just letting you guys know that again, this is about the community working together to really come together to figure this out, and it's
Marcel,
not all about the keys.
You want to back up real quick and open up your backyard so we can let other players join us?
Yeah, that'd be great. So a couple of people are just putting in the chat just quickly that they may not have received a legendary or a Garden Warfare 1 taunt this week in the chest, and that's correct. That is a change that we've made, and this week we wanted to make sure that there was a great reward always in the 50 stars. So if you didn't get it this week, then try again next week, and you'll get 1 of those. So these are what we're trying to do, everything we can to make sure that we have the best community experience.
The other thing at this point I'd like to add, I mean, it's a small thing and it's full transparency, right? We know that there's an issue with the pop-up sometimes not coming up.
Yes.
You get the reward. But there's another cool thing we put in. I just tried to see, but you don't seem to have any new.
I played last night, that's why. But you could open a pack and show.
Oh, there is no sticker here. We'll try to respawn home quickly and open a pack, and I will show this. There's a cool new feature we put in, and you said it's not all about the trials. There's some other cool tweaks we made alongside the trials. One of them being, now you can actually see breadcrumbs that will lead you to all your new content, because we know there's an enormous amount of stuff in the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes you even open a pack and you're like, what did I just get?
Yeah.
But with this change, you can actually see what you get, and the same applies to if you open a chest and you don't see a reward pop-up come up, you got something.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You may have to go into your customizations and follow the breadcrumbs to actually figure out what it was that you got.
So yeah, to clarify, if you've opened those chests and you didn't see exactly what the reward was, it was there. There's been a bug where some people didn't see the actual pop-up, and so Marcel's going to show you now how to look at new content. So we just got some sweet content for the Chomper. So when we go into the Chomper now,
I'll stick with Cactus. I like it.
Okay, here we go. So straight away, talk us through this UI change.
So I got some new customization items for the corn, and now you have a little exclamation marks as you go to your customization menu, which indicates that there's something new waiting for you. As you go in, you can already see the areas that you have the new stuff.
Yep.
It's flagged. As you scroll over it, it'll go away the next time you come in, so you're not distracted anymore by it.
Yep.
If you go in organics, you scroll down. Oh, did I have this one? Yes, I had this one. Oh,
there it is.
The gold bling danger. I have this now.
Let's put that on. Awesome. So we'll do a giveaway real quick, and then I want to talk about Cats versus Dinos.
Okay, sounds good. So real quick for giveaways for those new to live from PopCap. First off, man, let's get it together, Owen. First off, we do this every Friday at 10 a.m. We give all the latest news on Plants vs. Zombies, all that's going on right now. We're talking exclusively about Garden Warfare 2 at the moment because we just had our brand new content update hit, Trials of Nomis. We also do giveaways. And right now what you're seeing are a Citron rollout shirt, which is exclusive to the stream, is a giveaway prize. Our lunch rectangles, as well as a little pop figure Super Brains. Those are what you can pick from if you win. Now, how do you win? All you got to do is participate in the chat. So if you're participating in the chat, we'll pick you at random. We'll do this about 3 times through the show, and we're doing our first one now. So give it a sec for the stream to catch up, and we'll see when we have a winner. I'll turn to Sean and Roland in the back, who are supporting us. Thank you guys. And do we have a winner?
We sure do. Jump Zips.
Jump this, you have won. Congratulations. Roland or Sean will contact you in whichever chat you want in, and you will be able to choose one of these items. Remember, the Citron rollout is an exclusive t-shirt you can only get on live from PopCap, and we're running low on those, just letting everyone know. And then we've got the lunch rectangles. What were you going to say, my main man?
The puppet cannot be chosen.
No.
I admire
Dukey got that.
And it's real. I haven't seen that one yet.
So, look, I just want to again say thank you so much for all the feedback we've had for Trials of Nomis so far. We're going to show you a little bit more of what's coming from the update now. So, this week we have Super Mix mode in the Mystery Portal, but that is going to change every single week. It'll be different. Now, next week we've already announced it's going to be Cats versus Dinos. Now, that is a game mode I'm really excited about, and it's something that I want to talk about now in a little bit. So, for those of you that have finished the campaign in Garden Warfare 2, right at the end you get access to Infinity Time. Infinity Time, you get to play in either a cat robot or a dinosaur robot, and you get to fight against the gnomes. Loads of fun, all good, but this is different. So Cats vs. Dinos is an 8 versus 8 gameplay that includes the zombies playing as the cats, the plants playing as the dinos. It's going to be an incredible gameplay mode, and we've even changed the abilities for the cats and dinos as well. So instead of having a close range melee, which you don't really need in this mode, they've added another long range attack, a really powerful laser attack that's a single shot. And so you're going to get this whole new dynamic of gameplay in Cats vs. Dinos. It's a brand new map called Nomis XL. That map is super cool looking. You get to see it a little bit in the trailer, so go back and check out the trailer. And it's a massive map for these huge characters. So it'll be the first time ever that we've got vehicle versus vehicle gameplay in Garden Warfare, and we're pretty excited. How the playtest been on that gameplay mode?
Amazing. There's always screams when we test that game mode in the studio. As you said, it's 8 versus 8 mayhem. The map kind of supports super cool gameplay kind of moments in terms of sniping from far or getting close range, and then there's a little bit of a surprise towards the end as well when things become to a stalemate at the end. So the gnomes might intervene a bit to try and find a winner at the end, because at the end they're trying to find who's the most powerful in this universe.
Are you team cats or team dinos?
I go back and forth. I'll probably go cats.
Yeah, me too.
I like cats, but I do like the dinos, especially in this gameplay mode. So Marcel just mentioned something really interesting. So he talked about that it's a little bit more tactical. It's not the same like kind of just rush around kind of gameplay. And the new ability that you get on each side is like a sniping style ability. You can shoot right across the map with it, and it does an incredible amount of damage. But it's got a really long cooldown. So so that leads to some amazing kind of gameplay moments. It's a super fun gameplay mode, which we are really excited for you guys to play. So that's an example of just how different Mystery Portal will make Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 now that it is a super alive world.
I did want to do a little PSA, public service announcement real quick. So a lot of Xbox One players are saying that they're having some crashes and issues. There's actually a known fix for that. It's just called a power. You got to power cycle your Xbox. It's I won't get into the details, but I will put the link into the chat. So again, if you're having any Xbox One crashes, please just follow these instructions. It's really simple.
Takes a few minutes max.
Yep, and there you go. Just
That's a great one. Thank you, Owen. So I can see a couple of people in the chat asking about this. So Owen's just dropped the link. If you are, oh, we got to open the backyard. We forgot to do it, dude. So if you are having issues on Xbox One, just follow the link, power cycle your Xbox, and bam, you're in, and it's all good. I should only take a couple of minutes. Okay. Right. So we're gonna do another reveal.
Well.
What do you want to do, my bro?
I was gonna say before we open the backyard, because we're gonna be going into the trials. So before we open it up, we should just go into the trials and then open
Take
up
us
after
through.
to play
We're going to blue.
community.
All right then. Okay. Owen's good. He's keeping us on track. So we're going to go and look at Rooks now for 2 seconds, and then into one of the trials, just so you guys can get a look of the Trials of Nomis, new map and area that you get to explore. Wow. Anyone can explore this area. All you have to do is go over to the town hall and speak to some of the guys in there, the little seagull, and then you'll be able to get in there. And there's a bunch of secrets and rewards in there to find in chests that you do not need a trial key to do, so go and check that out. The other thing is, make sure you go to the area in the middle, because it gives you a little bit more information about what you're going to be doing. So Rooks, do you want to talk a little bit about Rooks, Owen?
I'd love to talk about Rux. So Rux is a black market merchant. He is a gnome. His affiliation with the gnomes and the plants and zombies is unknown at this point. There's a couple messages you've seen. He perhaps isn't necessarily 100% aligned with King Nomis and the Ministry of Mystery. But there is one thing that he loves, and that's cold hard cash. He loves those PVZ coins. So what he does is he'll be popping up here and there to sell you guys the most rarest of rare loot. He'll help you guys. He actually will help you kind of complete your different characters if you're missing different stickers. So he's not, it's not all greed. He's there to help you too. So yeah, Marcel, you want to check out what he's got this week?
I'm gonna say hi to him and check out what he wears. So as you approach him, it's kind of another version of the sticker shop, right?
Yeah.
You go in and you approach him, you talk to him. He's gonna talk to you a little bit, and then he's gonna show you what he has in his golden luggage suitcase.
Luggage.
So
one of those.
As you can see, all those have the pretty sparkly borders, which means they're super rare, up to legendaries even. And every time he shows up, he's a little bit erratic, so he's gonna show up once in a while. But I think that we will have him as well on the website to announce when he's coming up. But yeah, when he shows up, he'll offer you 5 items, and if you have the coins, then you can redeem those via him.
Fighting Free says, don't trust anyone in the sewer. Probably good advice. So the cool thing about this is Rux is awesome, and it's from a big fan request. So people were like, okay, look, we want the ability sometimes to just choose the thing we want. So Rux's wares are going to change all the time and give you different opportunities. So if you just want to be able to get a legendary and grind your way to the coins, we can do this. Bam! And that is a brand new legendary. That legendary was not in the game before this update. So there are going to be brand new items that go into Rux's wares that were not in the game prior to this update. Now over here on the left, it's actually going to help me fill out my sticker book. So this is a less rare item, but it's a item that I don't own. So the game knows that, and it's going to help me fill out my sticker book so that I can get ones that are not complete yet.
Like that scrumptious spycock, man. You want to throw down the coins, maybe?
It's pretty rad. Yeah, let's get that.
It's not my account, so.
Yeah, do it. I like it. Hit it up. Boom. Okay, sweet. All right, so we talked a little bit about Rux. So all you have to do now is when you want to find out when Rux is in the game, just head to the events calendar on our website, and you'll be able to see when he's coming into the game. Now let's head into the Trials of Nomis.
He also has a little secret. He also has a little jingle that plays when he's there.
Oh.
And in certain areas of the back, you can even hear him being there. It's like an ice cream truck, right?
Oh.
There's something going on. And you get magically pulled towards
That's super cool.
That's awesome. So two things before we move on, completely on from Rux. Some people are like, wow, 500,000 coins, that's a lot of coins. One, not everything is going to cost that. As you can see, I got my first character piece for Breakfast Brains, which I've been trying to get for a long time, from Rux, and it cost 25,000 coins.
Yeah, so that's a big question we're getting in is, can you get character pieces? The answer is yes. Rux will help you complete your character collection. So Owen now has Breakfast Brains because Rux came in and gave him the final piece that he did not have. So some of Rux's inventory will be different for players because his goal is to try and help you complete your sticker collection.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like you don't have to buy things from him. That's the thing. Like you can also just grind for things as well, like and buy them through the regular sticker shop. There are a few things that are exclusive to him, but it's never going to be game changing. Like we're not going to give you an advantage if you pony up coins to Rux. That's kind of a core belief from our dev team. Another thing is that there's another type of thing he's going to be selling, and later on in the show, we're going to be giving you a preview of these things. So the type of things that sell. It's really
big
really
teaser.
Big. What is he talking about? But you'll see.
Let's head down to the trials.
Okay, quickly before we go in here.
Yeah.
This area used to have a little kind of barrier, a rock barrier in front of it, and you had to unlock it by finding some of the secret things that were in game.
Yep.
For this update, we wanted everybody to be able to get in here, so we removed the barrier. So now everybody that goes to the sewers can actually walk through it, no matter if they found the secret things that were needed to
got
open
the
this
game
up.
today. They can.
You can go right in. I think that's important. So
I think we got a question.
What's up, mate?
Is there anything new in the regular sticker packs for players?
No, there's nothing new in the regular sticker packs. The way you get new stuff is by competing in the mystery portal. You're going to be able to find different elements in the chests. There's also different things hidden in the world. So in the new world we're about to go into, there's new things hidden in there as well. And then Rux is also going to have different items that you'll be able to unlock directly as well. But there is not a new sticker pack.
All right, so heading down in here, a lot of our players who've been with us since the beginning were anticipating that perhaps we'd be unlocking this giant golden door that used to be right there, and they were correct. So that's where the key that you get from the seagull in the town hall, which makes total sense, will come down here and open up that big golden door and takes you to...
I love that people were like, when they saw the seagull image first, like 2 days ago before the doors opened, they're like, oh, more snow globes! Yeah, not almost, but not right.
Trials of Nomis. I love this map area, by the way.
Yeah, this is such a cool looking area. So in order to get to this, you just need to go into the town hall and speak to the seagull, and then off you go on your way. It's a very exciting new area. If you explore around this area, there's secrets to find, coins to be got, chests to open. So take a look around.
Yeah, and if I look around while the bridge here builds up, you can see this is actually pretty huge. All those arms lead to the different trials that you collect the keys for, and there's something in the middle here as well, and something farther in the back that looks pretty interesting. There's a bunch of things floating in the air. But yeah, this map is huge, and it's just fun to walk around and look at all the little details, the waterfall, the little butterflies that are flying around. I think it has an awesome vibe and an awesome feel to it too.
Totally. And so for those who are interested, the key art obviously based on this whole area there's that kind of center pavilion and all that. So for those who are interested, I uploaded a super high res version of the key art to Imager if they want to update your desktop background, whatever you want to do. So I'll drop that into the chat.
So as we walk around here in the back here, you can see the green door. There's going to be a yellow one, a blue one, and a red one.
We're heading to blue today.
We're heading to blue.
Yeah, so we're going to have a look at a blue trial so people can get a little feel for what the trials are like. Once we've done a little hit at the blue trial, I'm going to talk a little bit about boss hunt and what that is. I'm not going to give the details away of what the bosses are going to be and how they work, but I am going to give away how the gameplay mode works. which is going to be pretty exciting. It's a brand new update, something totally different. I've already opened that one.
There's chest hidden, so I just wanted to make that.
Yeah.
As you wander around, you can find some cool stuff down here.
And you don't need any keys or stars to open those chests. Just go and have a look.
One of my favorite backyard battleground customizations is actually in a chest here in Trials of Nomis.
As I go towards the door, you saw that the keyhole just lit up. So again, with the issue, as we're trying to resolve the issue that you don't see what comes out of the chest,
Yeah.
which may have been a key, and you don't know what the color is. But as you go down here, you can actually see which key you have.
Yeah.
You're just seeing the keyhole light up. So we have the blue key, we own it, so the keyhole lights up. If we wouldn't have it, that would just stay black.
Yeah.
So we actually know that we have this key, and we can use it now.
And for those who are maybe joining us late or something, you get these keys for the trials through the 50 Rainbow Star chest in Town Hall, and you get Rainbow Stars for playing the new Mystery Portal modes.
And so, just a reminder for people, it doesn't guarantee you get a rainbow star. Sorry, it doesn't guarantee you get a trial key each week. In the 50 star, starting from next week as we go through, and including this week, you can get a 75% chance you'll get a key. Starting next week, the remaining 25% will either give you a legendary item or a Garden Warfare 1 taunt, which are both amazing rewards. And we just confirmed that we're going to be upping the number of stars you get during gameplay to 5 stars for a win and 3 stars for a loss. So it's going to be even easier to get to that 50-star mark.
So what are we looking at here, Marcel?
So I'm just looking down the hallway here, and you can see there's like 4 big golden gates that you have to get through. This one is the Trial of Recollection. So what you need to do here is, you remember those little icons that are here on the portal on the top? Like the shovel, the flower pot, and the mushroom?
Yep.
And then you got to jump your way through those things. So it kind of combines memory-wise. Can you remember all those 3? Then it becomes 5,
Yeah.
then 7, then 9.
Yeah.
And as well as how good you are on the pad as well, jumping, because I always fall down. So,
You might, yeah. This might be a hard character. It might be a hard character to do it with.
It shows the best guy to jump around.
So I just want to clarify something really fast. So a couple of people have been saying, this week I didn't get the trial key, and saying they got nothing. That isn't true. If you didn't get the trial key, you would not have got nothing. You would have got a exclusive new customization from the brand new update. It could have been a legendary, it could have been super rare, could have been a rare. As of next week, it'll be a legendary or a Garden Warfare 1 taunt, but there was 0 chance that you got nothing from that box. So just letting people know, if you're in that 25%, you will still be getting something brand new in the game that no one else has.
So there's also another issue that we're aware about, and I like to talk about all the things that we've already heard from our community. Sometimes you get what we had as a classic customization out of there, but there is an issue that the border actually right now is a common.
Yeah.
It's not a common, it's a classic, and we're trying to fix that now because the border should be really awesome.
Do you want to explain what a classic is?
Well, it's the retro ones from Garden Warfare 1, right?
There you go.
That we're bringing back, and they're super cool, and we upped the quality of them to match Garden Warfare 2 quality. So we put those in those chests, but for some reason, Nomis played a trick on us, and now the border shows as common. So we've gotten a couple of screenshots where it's like, this is all I got from this chest.
Yeah.
But it's actually a pretty cool one that will be very hard to get otherwise, and it's exclusive to those chests.
Yeah, so let me explain that again just really quickly. So if you got a common customization this week, it wasn't a common customization. It was a classic Garden Warfare 1 customization item that has been completely up-resed, reanimated, all brought up to Garden Warfare 2 levels. And so if you've got that, there is no other way to get that customization. So you've been, it may not have been the trial key, but again, as we said, the trial keys are a very small amount of this, but you've got something exclusive that no one else in the game has. Now, as of next week, you'll see those in the blue chest instead of the red chest. The red chest will have a legendary or a Garden Warfare 1 taunt. So we still think it's super exciting. So just letting you guys know what you have.
Yeah, and so these trials, just so you know, that all the trials have different colors associated with them, and all the trials are different. So you won't. This here is unique to this trial of recollection. Here is unique to the specific blue key.
So we're going to let the time run out here. We'll jump on the wrong platform because we've just been talking over how to make this work. So we're going to see if we can do this trial of recollection. It's a memory challenge. All right, you ready?
No, not at all. I almost got wrecked by a brown coat in the hub. That tells you how good I am at it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, watering can, boot, spade.
I will have to switch
Shovel.
my character to have a chance even, I think.
Yeah, this might be a slow character for this one. So watering can, boot, shovel for Owen. All right, what we got now? Okay, look up. Watering can, boot, shovel, flamingo, mushroom.
Watering can, boot.
Watering can, boot, shovel, flamingo, mushroom.
Flamingo.
All right, what we got next?
Very good.
Shovel, plant, boot, shovel, lawnmower, picket fence lawnmower, shovel, plant, boot, watering can,
Yes.
mushroom. Oh, was it not watering can? Oh, how did I get it wrong?
You work all your way to the door and then you get exploded by jumping over.
I'm gonna write it down as we go.
And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know if we should go through all the trial. I think that might be revealing too much.
You think?
Yes. I think
Cool stuff that happens.
yeah, but I don't think we should show that.
Well, should
Because-
we at least tell people what happens if they succeed?
Yeah, I think we just want to show people what happens, like show people the way it works. So basically, Marcel would have to complete all of this. It gets very, very difficult toward the end. Once you've completed all of this, it'll take you to a separate room and some other stuff happens. And I don't think we should give that away.
Okay, so, all right. If we're not, I'm okay with that. If we jump down the center portal there in the middle, and
Okay.
at least kind of,
Yeah.
at least
You
talk
can
a
see
bit about
At the end, you
what
see
comes with the pattern.
the giant golden door there with the little mystery symbol on there.
Yeah.
That door will definitely open once you complete the trial,
Mhm.
and there's going to be something inside, and that we may or may not explain as we jump down the
'Cause-
middle of the.
Yeah,
of the
all I want to tell people about is that, and they'll see it as soon as they jump down the middle portal, is that there is a puzzle component to this too. So the trials, they'll test kind of your recollection, your agility, your skill on the sticks.
Yep.
But also there's a puzzle element too.
Exactly, and I think that's enough to give away at this point. So just letting you guys know, there's basically a code sequence which you'll see down here that you need to learn. What I wanted to say is this. We've had codes previously in the game, and what happened was once people discovered it, they just posted to Reddit the answer. You will not be able to do that in this update. If you do not complete all of the different elements of Trials of Nomis, all of the different elements, not just the trials, you won't be able to put the code in. So you have to be basically, there's a few different steps you can get to, absolutely, but the final, last piece, you have to have done all the different elements, and they're going to be revealed as we go through it. So even if you didn't get a key this week, doesn't mean someone can rush ahead and do something. Just letting you guys know it's going to take a little while before you'll get to everything. So it's down there. We can go and show them where some of the information will be input, but that's about as much as we want to show this week. So you can see that down here in this room, you saw it in the trailer, you'll be able to put some information in. Let's do another giveaway, and then I'm going to talk about Boss Hunt.
Sounds good.
Let people know how they can win, me old mate.
I'm hydrating. All right, so this is live from PopCap. We do this every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and we go through what's going on in the PvZ world. This week, all about Garden Warfare 2. Trials of Nomis was our 4th free content update, and it's massive. What you're seeing here is just a piece of that. There's a new puzzle room, there's new trials, there's new mystery portal. There's constantly new events every week. And what we're doing now is doing a giveaway. We do giveaways about 3 every show. We've done 1 already, and this is on to our 2nd. What you're seeing there in that little screen up there, thank you, Sean, is a couple lunch rectangles, and you're also seeing a exclusive Citron rollout t-shirt that you can only get through Live from PopCap, as well as a Super Brains pop figure and a little Juki scientist, which you can't win but looks cool. All right, so all you have to do to participate and be eligible to win is be chatting. So as long as you're chatting, we'll pick you at random, and we'll reach out to you and find out what you want. So in the next 10 seconds or so.
While he's doing that, if we head to the mystery portal, if you guys want to play alongside us, all you have to do is play alongside Damascus 111 USA.
Yeah, so we'll open up the backyard. All right.
Roland, we have a winner.
Winner.
We sure do. Big Froggy 2.
Big Froggy 2, congrats! You get an item of your choice. Check out that action.
What did our last winner
Awesome.
pick?
Yeah, one-handed sweet clap. All right, so we're going to open up the backyard now, and then you're going to be able to join Marcel from Dev Team fame to play in the Mystery Portal Super Mix mode this week. So I'm just going to read. Oh, go on, mate. What's up?
The last winner chose the lunch rectangle.
Last winner chose a lunch rectangle. Excellent choice. You can put all rectangular lunches in that, no
Superb
problem.
taste.
So, I just want to recap what we've done. We've talked about rainbow stars are going to be increased on rewards. You're going to be able to get 5 for a win and 3 for a loss as of this weekend. We've explained how the chests work and what's going to be in each chest. We've talked about what is coming in. So there's classic Garden Warfare 1 customizations coming back into the game now. They've been completely redesigned. And we've got the Garden Warfare 1 taunts in the game as well. And they're awesome too. We've got brand new legendary items that have never been in the game before. We've got Rux, who's going to help you complete complete your sticker collection, which is pretty amazing. Look, he looks pretty exciting. And allow you to choose just the items you want. And then we've got brand new game modes in the mystery portal. Rupert just got scared of the TV. Oh my goodness. Okay, so but now we're about to talk about Boss Hunt. So I don't want to, again, there's going to be no spoilers in this. All we're going to do is explain how it works, and you guys are going to have to figure all that out when you start playing
There's
it.
a lot to figure out too, and I do want to say that so Jeff Shaw is in the chat right now. Shaw's Box. He's
What up, Shaw?
he played a big part in Boss Hunt, and so we're going to have him on the show later. Not later this show, but later on, a couple weeks from now, to go through all the details of Boss Hunt when it's live. But for now, we'll just give you a little light details to get you excited.
Yeah, Jeff and the team designed this. So it's a brand new gameplay mode that we've never had in the game before. So a lot of people are like, okay, I know what Boss Hunt is. It's the Captain Smasher style single player piece. No, it isn't. It's cooler than that. So this is what I'm gonna explain. So just a little bit about how it works. Boss Hunt is a 4-player cooperative game mode. So it's an online gameplay mode where you can go on and play as 4 people on 3 increasing difficulty levels. And there's different achievements, as you may have seen already, for each difficulty level. There are different bosses that will come in to the mystery portal. It's not always going to be the same boss. And what I'll say is it's going to be some of the most challenging co-op gameplay that we've ever done in Plants vs. Zombies. You're going to have to figure out how to attack and defend against the boss and make sure that you can complete it within a time limit. And that is all I'm going to say. And you guys are going to have to figure out all the rest as it comes out. So you'll be able to see on our events calendar when we're doing a Boss Hunt, but it is a 4-player co-op Boss Hunt match, which is going to be pretty exciting.
And I think that right after this round, we'll open up the backyard. I don't think we got to that beforehand. So yeah.
People can still join though, even if the backyard's not open, because you can just join on the game in progress. So if you weren't able to join the backyard, it does not mean you can't play. You can only have an additional 3 people in the backyard anyway. So letting you know that. Excellent.
So again, PSA in case you weren't there earlier, real quick, if you're playing an Xbox One and you're having any kind of crashes, there's a known fix for that. It's called power cycling your Xbox. It's very simple. There's instructions from Microsoft from the Xbox One site. I'm dropping into the chat right now. So again, if you're having any Xbox One issues, give that a try.
And so that is kind of as much of the update as we wanted to talk about this week. So we've talked about the changes we've been making to how you receive stars. We talked about how the chests work. We talked about the fact that Garden Warfare 2 is going to be a living world from now on. So every single week there's going to be something brand new to the game, whether it's a new version of Super Mix Mode, whether it's a new boss hunt, whether it's Cats vs. Dinos, which we confirmed today is an 8 vs. 8 online bot match where you get to pilot either the cat or the dino with brand new abilities that were not in the game before. Also, look out for those Garden Warfare 1 customizations, the taunts. Look out for brand new legendaries. And then we're going to do, I think we've got one more reveal on the show today, and that is...
We do indeed.
Should we do that now and open the backyard?
First, I do want to say that it's something that I think is super cool about this game mode is that, so you can see that guy playing as Party Brains right there. He might not have unlocked Party Brains. And the cool thing is that we have all variants unlocked for this. So I don't have Iron Citron because I don't have the luck of the devil like Gary, but I can play as him in this mode, which is a lot of fun. So if you want to give these some of those legendaries a spin, some of the party characters, you can do so in the mystery portal.
And also, much asked question was, when I spend time to play with these guys I don't have yet, what happens to my XP when I get them? The XP will be there for you waiting once you unlock the character.
Very good.
Apparently there was a lot of noise in the last match and we didn't mute it. And so we'll just have to make sure we mute all next time.
I turned down the game volume.
We don't have any game volume here, so we can't tell. So just letting you know. No, there's people talking in the mystery portal. Okay, so we're going to go open up the backyard and we're going to do one more reveal. One more. And that's it. And this reveal is going to be something that I've been extremely excited about for Garden Warfare. It's just another thing that you'll be starting to see as the update rolls out and more things come into the world. So let's open the backyard first and then we'll do this. So head over to the world options and we'll get started. Ding, 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 ding. So if you guys are new to Garden Warfare, you can set the game permissions to be invite only, or you can switch it over and allow your friends to join, which is what we're going to do right now, and then back out, and then we're going to go and reveal something. Okay, so if you want to join, you can join. All right, we've got people coming in already. So let's go and change to a cactus.
Oh man, it's Carl Barker's daughter's birthday today.
Yes, we were going to do a shout out for her. So do you want to do a nice little birthday shout out?
Yep, happy birthday, Carl. I'm not sure what your daughter's name is because you didn't tell us here, but happy birthday to her. I mean, thanks for being such a long-time fan and a big supporter of ours.
I hope you have a lovely birthday.
Yeah, I hope it's wonderful.
Indeed. All right, should we? Yeah, let's spawn.
Oh, you already selected it. Awesome.
We'll go
Yes.
to Future Cactus, and then it'll be there for sure.
I believe her name is Case.
Case?
Yes. So, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Case.
So, we're going to show you something brand new. This is something new. Some of you guys may have already seen what it is. Let's put one down and show people what it is. Boom! What are we looking at now? Oh, let's put it right over here. Oh, did we not switch?
No, we did not.
Oh, it's because
We
it's
just
Future
wanted to
Cactus.
show you the comparison.
Yeah, choose a normal.
I love that.
Go back.
helps when you use
There you go.
ability.
Here it is.
Oh!
Oh, pizzazzling potato mine. Grab it. Let's go.
That potato mine bling.
Look at this action. Right, let's place it. Let's put it on this little bit of stone over here so people can see it really nicely. Yeah, anywhere here.
The audio too is amazing.
Look at that! Oh my goodness! Oh yes! So this is the final reveal of the day. They are brand new bling abilities, and this is the first one we're revealing. So as you start to see through Trials of Nomis, you will start to get these types of rewards and see this within Rux.
So cool.
Yeah, so this is just a quick example of some of the new ones. And if you look through the trailer, you might see a few other Easter eggs of this type of thing as well. So make sure you take a look. By the way, when they do explode, they have a totally different visual effect. They have different sounds. Let's go out into the garden and see if we can use one. Oh, he's got one of the new hats on.
Yep.
Oh, so this guy here, right here, with the citron, that is a brand new legendary hat from Trials of Nomis. He must have got that from the 50 star. So if you get the 50 rainbow star, you have a chance of getting a legendary. That is one of the legendary. It's a Cinnabon hat, and it is one of my favorite legendaries in the entire game. It's absolutely hilarious. I think it's amazing that someone's already got that. So that is something that you could have got out of the 50 star chest. Just take that. So that hat, I won't give away what it does, but as you can see, it's got a mouth and does some pretty hilarious stuff. That's an absolutely amazing new a new hat. So we're going to put a couple of these pizzazzling mines down. Then we'll do one final giveaway, and we'll say thank you, guys. So let's see if we can get a zombie over the top of it and take a look at the new visual effects. Oh, look at all that gold dust! Oh, absolutely amazing. So it blows up into a hilarious gold dust sprinkle and has brand new audio effects and everything. Look at all those. Incredible. Awesome. So, guys, we're just trying to show you a little bit more of Trials of Nomis. We don't want to give everything away because we want you guys to discover a lot of this stuff. But right now, we've just randomly seen another legendary hat. So that guy in that game there's only 25% of the player base that could even have possibly got that, which is incredible. So that's just another plus side. If you didn't get a key, you might have got something like that. And then next week, there'll be an even higher chance of getting things like that. So,
Yeah, there's only 500 people in the world that would have even had the chance to have gotten it.
yeah. So very excited. All right. Guys, it's been a big week, so I think we should do one more giveaway, and then we'll probably say thank you very much. And then anyone who has additional questions, of course, hit us up on the Twitter. So let's do the giveaway now. If you guys are ready, start chatting. Let's start spamming that chat, ready for the final giveaway of the day.
And do know that for your questions, we of course do our best to answer your questions, but know that a lot of this update actually is around like kind of the mystery too, right? So there will be questions that we can't answer, but we'll do our best.
And so next week, if you check out the advanced calendar, it is going to be Cats versus Dinos in the Mystery Portal. COD for the win, and that is... Look, he's doing it! Let's do it! So it is an 8 versus 8 gameplay mode with Cats and Dinos, brand new ability, and really tactical gameplay. I'm really excited for it. The whole community will be able to do it. Right now, we're doing our final giveaway. In the top right-hand corner, you can see the potential options. You've got a lunch rectangle, an exclusive exclusive Citron rollout t-shirt and a Super Brains pop figure, which are almost out now. All right, Roland, do we have a winner?
We sure do. Alex Stoikov.
Alex
Done.
Stoikov.
Alex Stoikov, congratulations, you have won. Choose one of those sweet items. You can't get the doll that was made by Juki, though, because that was a present for us on the show. Thank you very much. All right, so Marcel, mate, thank you so much for coming in. Have you had a good time on a bit of a live from PopCap action?
It was awesome.
Very
It was
good.
Awesome.
So
I'd
Marcel-
come back next week if I could, but I think we're gonna send someone that knows more about CVD.
Oh,
Dinos,
excellent.
because
More
celebrate that.
people to come down, so I'm excited for that. So we're going to be playing, so next week Cats vs Dinos will be on the new map, Nomiverse XL. So you get to have a look at a brand new multiplayer map specifically designed for 8 versus 8 big vehicle gameplay, which is going to be very exciting indeed.
PVG.
So this has been live from PopCap. I want to say thank you so much for the support so far for the Trials of Nomis release. We've got some brand new stuff coming in. We just revealed these sweet new potato mines. So be looking out in game for new stuff. All right. Well, thank you very much. And with that, PopCap's out. Woo!
Guys, woo.